our goal, our vision. I think that the mayor has done a good job in picking up where he left off, so to speak, and in making sure that economic development is the main focus, and really just looking at all the different ways you can do that.
BusinessJournalDaily.com 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
Who's the only local bank with a mobile mortgage app? Farmers. Download the app to contact your lender, calculate payments, securely scan and upload documents, and check the status of your loan. Fiercely local, fiercely loyal, Farmers.
One of the biggest things that was done during the comprehensive planning process was the reinvigoration of our Community Improvement Corporation. So there was one that was started way back, probably in the, I think, 70s, that when Canfield was trying to incentivize industrial development. You saw that happen kind of west of town where there was a couple manufacturing industrial businesses. So I believe in 2019, 2020, we reinvigorated the Canfield CIC that will be utilized again to, obtain properties, sell properties, encourage investment, encourage development. You see bigger cities and more established CICs have operating money that they can incentivize businesses through grant funding, helping startup costs, do business incubator type stuff. So all of those things is our goal, our vision. I think that the mayor has done a good job in picking up where he left off, so to speak, and in making sure that economic development is the main focus, and really just looking at all the different ways you can do that.
Some of the other major things that we've been, which has been in the headlines probably for a long time now, has been Redgate. Redgate was there prior to even the new city manager coming in. Redgate was purchased, I forget the date of it, but was purchased many years ago. I think it was under when Chuck Tisch was still in here, which he's still on the board right now on our council. But they had purchased that years ago. It was kind of this piece of property out in the middle of nowhere, out in the middle of the township, and everybody was always like, well, what are you going to do with that property? What are you going to do with that property? And then during my time in here, I believe that was under Mayor Kozar, is when I was president council. We decided to make a big shift at that particular time and say, hey, let's see if we can make some kind of movement on this property, which that turned into us as the city annexing that property off the township. We formed several JEDs. One was originally before that was for John Masternick and the Windsor House right over here on 446. That was the first initial JED that we created. And then there was also a JED created on the frontal portion of the 224 in Palmyra, which is the property south of that, is the property that we annexed in and brought into the city. So that's we're looking for, and we've been putting in the infrastructure over the several years now, and we're getting to the point now where the infrastructure is finally there. I believe we're really close, and they're going to be able to start, I think, 95 homes, I believe they're going to start building out there. And that's going to start the vision of that particular piece of property, which I believe in total was, about 280 some acres.
So the city won't ever be the developer of Redgate Farm. The city's not in development. So like the mayor said, we've had a multitude of conversations with a number of different developers. Obviously the school has been an integral part of those conversations here recently in trying to get their new school buildings. And so we've got to deal with them. There's almost 300 acres out there to develop. The school's looking at about 100 acres. Whether or not they end up building is sort of left to their plans and the voters of the city of Canfield or the Canfield local school district. But we've got some other things sort of in the works that, whatever happens with the school, it doesn't impact our overall plan and vision for Redgate Farm.
BusinessJournalDaily.com 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
Who's the only local bank with a mobile mortgage app? Farmers. Download the app to contact your lender, calculate payments, securely scan and upload documents, and check the status of your loan. Fiercely local, fiercely loyal, Farmers.